This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The 8th-ranked UK women's basketball team had just one day to prepare for tonight's matchup against Belmont. Matthew Mitchell's club looking to extend their 8-game home winning streak. Michaela Epps is where we start in the second half. She drives, dishes to Asia Bishop. Bishop finished with 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Huge night for her. Lene Harper now drives, can't let it go, but Bishop with the rebound. She's off the mark, and Harper finishing where she started. She finished with 12 points for Harper, 52-40 UK. Cats using their size in the paint. Alyssa Rice working hard for the bucket there. The lead is 13 for Kentucky. Later in the second half, Alexis Jennings, 2 of her 10 points. Pretty hook. It was a quiet night for Jennifer O'Neal. She only had 1 bucket, and here it is. It's a 3-ball. Cats would widen the gap down the stretch. Janae Thompson, she'll dial one out from outside, and she finished with 12 points. Kentucky improves to 10-1 with the 71-55 win.
10-1. If you laid out 10-1 on the table for me before we started, I wouldn't have coached the game, and we just all shown up here today and been happy to be 10-1. I'm telling you, it's incredible that we're 10-1.
Each opponent that we play comes out and gives it their all. So I feel like every team we play against, it's gonna be a tough game, no matter if it's a Belmont or a Duke. Either way, it's gonna be tough.
Now to the men, another double-digit victory for the #1 ranked basketball Cats, but head coach John Calipari still says he doesn't know how good this team could be. Despite the 84-70 win over the 21st ranked North Carolina Tar Heels on Saturday, UNC got a lot of second-chance tries, out-rebounding the Cats 31-24, including 18 offensive boards. Now with Alex Pointress out, Willie Cauley-Stein is looked upon as the sole upperclassman to lead the team as they go on. He goes for 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 blocks against North Carolina, and Coach Cal thinks there's unlimited potential.
Again, there are times I watch this team and I go, wow. And then there are other times I'm like, what in the world? So I can't even tell you how good we could be. I mean, they got breakout baskets. They got second shots against us next to the goal where we had a chance to rebound. We fouled jump shooters, which we just don't do, and they took advantage of all that.
Next up on the schedule for Kentucky is the UCLA Bruins in Chicago. It's the CBS Sports Classic inside the United Center. Tip time set for 3:30 p.m. You can watch the game right here on WYMT. 6 days off for both teams. The Bruins lost to 9th-ranked Gonzaga last night at Pauley Pavilion in Los Angeles. That snaps their 22-game win streak over non-conference opponents. Now to Louisville, the 4th-ranked Cards taking on UNC Wilmington. Let's pick it up second half. Louisville up 15. Terry Rozier. Oh, the contact gets the bucket to go. Tough bucket there. Under 8 to go now. Seahawks hanging around. Dylan Sherwood. 3-ball. Seahawks down just 4. A 13-0 run. Make it a 15-0 run. Cedric Williams splashes the J. Seahawks down just 2 later. Rozier drives right. Finishes with 19 points today. Cards back up by 4. Montrezl Harrell, he also goes for 19. Watch the pass by Chris Jones. Harrell with the finish. The Cards survived 68-57 and improved to 9-0 on the year. The Tennessee Volunteers hosting number 15 Butler. Second half, Vols down a point. Butler working the ball around the horn. Keelan Martin knocks down the 3 later. UT up a bucket. Tennessee gets the steal. 10 steals for the Volunteers. 9 turnovers came in the second half for Butler, and it paid off for Tennessee. Good ball movement. Kevin Punter. That gets Donnie Tyndall all fired up. He's jacked up. He's always jacked up, though. And then Derek Reese, he jacks up a 3 himself and goes off the glass. Not sure if he caught it, but Tennessee pulls out the win 67-55. Next on deck, Johnny Manziel gets his first start in the National Football League, and it goes bad real quick. Bengals, Browns, highlights next. 3 straight games with 0 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions for the Cleveland Browns coming into today's game with the Bengals. Last time that happened was back in 1977. Perhaps that streak could end today because this guy's starting. Johnny Manziel getting his first start in the National Football League. He doesn't do the money sign, but this guy enjoys doing the money sign, I guess. Not sure about the girl there. First quarter, no score. Jeremy Hill up the gut, 7-0. The Cincinnati Bengals lead real quick. Manziel's first drive ends with a 3-and-out here on 3rd and 2. He is a mess. The Bengals wrecking havoc all over the place today. Under a minute to go in the first now. Wallace Gilberry sacks Manziel. He gives the money sign. Johnny sacked 4 times in this one. 25 carries, 148 yards on the day for Jeremy Hill. Here he takes it right up the gut, 16 yards on the touchdown run. Bengals up 17-0. Watch now. He jumps into the stands trying to celebrate, but the Browns fan not having any of it. Just shoves him back down. No penalty flag, though, thrown on the double face mask by the fan. Later in the half, Manziel back to pass. Like I said, it only gets uglier. Picked off by Dre Kirkpatrick, and that's not the only interception Johnny threw. Later, he's got time, but then he's rushed, and then he slings it. And Adam Jones picks him off in the end zone. 10 of 18, 80 yards, 2 picks, no touchdowns in the air. And Johnny Manziel's debut, just 107 yards of total offense for the Browns. The Browns are blanked in the scoreboard for the first time since 2009. 30-0 is the final.
You know, I put a lot of that on me. I don't sit here saying I'm not using the rookie excuse. It's not me. Yeah, I'm a rookie, but that's out the window. I needed to play better. I felt coming into today that I was absolutely prepared for today. Being out there, I never felt overwhelmed or that it was too much for me. But when it comes down to it, football is football. You need to make more plays than the other team, and you need to play better than the other team. And today, we didn't do that.
It's a learning process. The more he plays, the more he's going to learn, and you know, the better he'll be. So, you know, the experience is the best thing for him, and so you know, see where it goes from there.
All right, Texans taking on the Colts. What a year for that guy right there. J.J. Watt, 5 tackles, 2 sacks for him in this game. First quarter, no score. Andrew Luck is picked off. 3rd pick 6 of the season for Luck. That is Kendrick Lewis taking it to the house. Houston goes up 7-0 after the extra point. First play of the second quarter, same score. Luck buys time. He's got a wide open Hakeem Nicks. 26 yards on the score as he bangs off a couple of defenders. And then later, under 7 minutes to go in the half, Luck, Dwayne Allen, touchdown. Colts clinch the AFC South title for the 2nd year in a row, 17-10 over the Texans. The Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week, Matt, this week is the Shelby Valley Boys at Johnson Central. That game will be on Tuesday at 7:30 on this TV and WYMT.com. So we got games of the week in the middle of the week and on the weekends during basketball season.
All right, Jamie. Thanks a lot. We'll be right back.